Hey guys, you've joined us on Moneycontrol. I'm Manisha Gupta. The full focus today is on silver because that clearly has been moving quite a bit and most of it on the downside. Silver actually has it from both sides because it's part precious metal and part industrial metal. So while we have seen a decline in gold and in other base metals as well, silver really seems to be taking it to the chin. So the prices in the international markets are trading at 1.5-year lows. The prices have seen a decline of 8,000 rupees per kg in last 1 week. And when you look at the month of September, we've seen prices decline by nearly 9,000 rupees per kg within this period as well. Now, the reason that you have seen decline is because the dollar index has been gaining. That one is trading at almost 11-month highs. We have seen treasury yields run up to 16-year highs as well. And even as it's a good news for Indians because there's a lot of retail buying happening right now. We are into festivities as well. But the price decline, where is that headed? And what is the best way for you to start buying in case of silver? If that is the case, to answer all of that questions, we are now joined by Mr. Surendra Mehta from IBGI. Mr. Mehta, thank you so much for joining us. And what a last 1 week has been. We've seen gold prices slip and slide. We've seen silver do that as well. The focus today is on silver. What's your sense? I mean, I know a lot of people, brokerages were telling us that silver perhaps won't decline below 68,000 and 65,000. We've seen even more sharper declines coming for this one.
Manisha, I think in your opening remarks, you already stated that silver part is precious metal and part is industrial metal. But I think the entire world has started using it as a base metal. So that is a problem with silver. I personally feel that the usage of silver as a green energy has gone up, and silver holds a lot of value, though this value is not yet recognized by the investors, by the ETF, by the central banks, and by the high net worth individual. But in my opinion, I have always been studying silver, and what I realized in case of silver is that the gold silver ratio should remain at around 65 to between 65 to 75. If you look at gold silver ratio in the current scenario, it is almost about 80 or 80. It is between 80 to 85. So I think that first of all, this ratio needs to be corrected. Though silver is not an hedge against the inflation, I fully agree with that because gold commands that position. But then silver should maintain the gold silver ratio, and I still have a lot of faith in the silver, and I'm very bullish on silver.
All right. So before everybody else starts getting bullish in silver, how much lower can it get from here? What is the sense that you're getting?
See, I think the way the currency market has gone down in the last 10 to 15 days, the Japanese yen has gone down, the Chinese currency has gone down, all the currencies in Europe have gone down, Indian currencies have gone down, and dollar has always been in the commanding position. The only relief we are getting now is the oil prices slightly reducing, so probably that will reduce the inflation. And apart from that, the commentary from the Fed chairman that they would still like to keep rising the interest rate to control the inflation. I personally do not understand one thing, that US has been constantly not able to pay their employees. It is almost a shutdown situation. Also, it was the shutdown situation last week also, which they reversed by passing some order for the next 45 days. So every time what they are doing is that they are increasing their balance sheet size. They are by increasing the balance sheet size, the dollar index goes up, the other countries' currency are taken a toll, the bond yield starts increasing. And if all this continues to happen, I still do not understand. There would be a situation, there would be a time when they will not be able to service their own debt. So that would be a bust of the US economy. And I personally feel that that time is not far away. Maybe 3 months or a 6 month away we are from those fields. But as far as the lowest bottom, which I personally feel for silver is $19.75. We are almost at $21 in the spot market. So maybe if I convert this into an Indian currency, 63,000 would be a rock bottom price for the silver. But I can see silver going up to almost crossing up to $45 to $50 in almost 2 years from now.
All right. What would that then do to the Indian rupee? Because that is a calculation that we as Indians have to do. And then what does it calculation mean for the Indian silver prices?
So if I say the rock bottom price of silver at 63,000 at the current dollar conversion rate, I personally feel that in the next 2 years, we should see a silver somewhere near 1,40,000 to 1,52,000.
All right, those are very, very bullish cues coming in sense of silver. Mr. Mehta, I have no question to ask after that, and I hope our viewers are taking a note of that as well. Thank you so much for joining us. So silver could be in dumps right now, 1.5-year lows as I said, but from here on, it definitely is a buy. Let's not do bottom fishing, but with the kind of gains that we are expecting, this clearly needs a place in your portfolio.